So what does Yurchick have to do to win this matchup?
He's probably got to go Thoughtseize into Heck Mage. Obviously, I mean, that's an obvious thing. But another thing you could do is just, I don't know, maybe repeal, like, get a Chromox. First of all, he needs a Chromox. And he some, like, early interactive cards, like maybe a repeal, or maybe a Dark Confidant to chump block. And then if he can just have the Thopter combo, he doesn't actually, the Barely Boros deck doesn't have any outs to it main deck. Other than just burning the blocker and hoping the step links or GOP that they just played will kill you. He has 3 paths, not 4. Not too bad, but he also has Helixes. He could be at greater than 20 life.
See Thoughtseize, Hexamage, and a Chromox. No Dark Depths. So almost has his
plan. It looks like it was like Sword, Hexmage, Thoughtseize. It was Chromox and some lands. Yeah, the Boros deck plays Damping Metrics in the sideboard, so it's
It plays Smash the Smithereens too, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably got a very, very, like, instead of Searing Blaze, he has Smashes, and instead of maybe Jotengrunt and some pads, he has Damping Matrix, perhaps, or... I don't think Path is very good in this matchup. Obviously, it kills the turn 2 Hexmage, but, I mean, you got other things to be doing. And let's not forget that main deck, we have 4 Ghost Quarters in the Boros deck. So Hexmage is really just not the #1 priority. It's Thopter Sword that's actually going to finish him.
Alright. Let's see if this 6 looks better. Oh, he looks fine. Like, oh, maybe he...
Looks like Goblin Guide and 5 others.
Is that Card Shrine? A couple fetches.
Okay.
Zectar Shrine, 2 Goblin Guides, 2
Arid, I think that's a Sacred Foundry for the other one.
Yeah, okay.
And a Scalding Tarn. So 2 fetches. He has to take the Shrine.
He's deciding, obviously his only choices are Zectar Shrine or Goblin Guide. I think he's going to have to take the Zectar Shrine. Yeah. Because the Goblin Guide, the second Goblin Guide, because taking the first one doesn't matter. So taking the second Goblin Guide, the second Goblin Guide's not going to deal 7 damage to him. If it does more than 7 damage, he's going to die anyway. So Zectar Shrine was definitely the right choice to choose there.
Helix was excuse me. Helix was just drawn by Petr too this turn.
Touching up a mountain. I'm going to Goblin Guide him, and obviously cross your fingers, maybe he won't get there. Yep. And yes, it is a Royal Weave, as we are the Boros player.
Revealing Dark Depths, and he has Hexmage and Chromox in hand.
Okay. This is Bad News Bears here for our hero.
Our hero? What about Adam Yurchick? What about good old Yurchick over here?
Yurchick drawing the Stone Nuts, his only outs, really.
Makes it 20-20 right away.
Like I said...
I have the tokens over here, unfortunately.
We can be at greater than 20 life, so that we have 2 Helixes. We can Arid Mesa for a Plains and Lightning Helix him, so it's not quite over. I mean, it is over, basically. We can draw a path next turn, but that's really our only out. So we're going to go to 1.
Go grab up Plains and then cast Lightning Helix?
Yeah. This is sad, really. I mean, obviously this is why Yurchick is the position he's in, because he's turned 2 Dark Test people out with Thoughtseize. Like, Thoughtseize and Dark Test, so, like, whatever.
And you thought this matchup was hard.
I lost this 4 times, so, like, I know what it's a blowout. It's frustrating, too, and I hate I hate that the combo exists because it's frustrating whenever you lose to it. It's not fun. And like we're playing 4-mana Ghost Quarters, and we're playing Path to Exile, so we're doing all we can. Like we're playing as many cards main deck to deal with this problem as possible, and it doesn't matter. We're still just died here too.
Alright. Yurchick Thirst number.
You're good.
Alright, that's
on the chat, Peter says you're good to Adam.
Dual land to save the damage.
So Adam takes that first game.
We call that in the business. We call that a hee-haw draw. That's when you get the. Some people call it "Oops, I win," but I think hee-haw is a better way to do it.
Excellent. And
So
we got some word from our sponsors.
If only it was not mine.
yeah, while we're waiting here,
Otherwise, maybe.
we'd like to thank all of our sponsors here at GG's Live, including StrikeZoneOnline.com. StrikeZoneOnline.com has a huge selection of all Magic cards, from Alpha to Zendikar block. Free shipping available on orders over $30. Always paying top dollar for your Magic cards at StrikeZoneOnline.com. And by TCGplayer.com. Find every facet of Magic strategy, articles, cards, decks, and free online drafting. All the information you need to elevate your game. View store pricing from dozens of vendors in our card database. More than just articles, get the tools you need to improve your game at TCGplayer.com. And by Pastimes.net. Pastimes.net is Chicago's #1 source for Magic singles and tournaments. Now selling singles, boxes, and supplies online. Tap into something new at Pastimes.net. And by HotSauceGames.com. If you go to HotSauceGames.com and use coupon code GGsLive, they will give you 10% off your purchase of $25 or more. So go use coupon code GGsLive at HotSauceGames.com and get 10% off a purchase of $25 or more. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors. They help us keep the program running.
Let's bring
Including
you
Match Play.
Match Play.
Yeah, matchplay.com. Sorry, who's running the event here. Awesome tournament organizers. Go to matchplay.com. Sure to check them out, especially if you live in the Bay Area.
Yeah, I think we need to record these commercials.
Yeah, absolutely.
Instead of, I thought it would be easy enough just to say them every round, but I don't know. I think I need to make some MP3s.
Yeah.
Are you hearing Rich whisper in the background? Maybe.
So I think Peter's we're gonna be boarding out probably Searing Blazes for Smash the Smithereens, and we're gonna take out like Jotun Grunts, and I think we're gonna take out Path to Exiles for Damping Matrix. And because unless he gets the Stone Nuts, you're gonna be able to cast Damping Matrix turn 3, and it's never gonna happen. So the Path to Exile just becomes Stone Blanks. So, and you're not worried about Vampire Hex Mages or Dark Confidence like jumping in your creature's way, so you don't really need to clear that out.
So, I didn't see too much what Yurchick brought in. I think he's hoping just to get the nuts again, and let's just do it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, he's got 2 games to do it.
So did I miss that turn 1 Thursday's turn 2?
Yeah, it was turn 1 thoughts. Yeah, it was.
Dark Death was drawn off Goblin Guide.
Yeah, I mean he could have drawn for the turn either. I mean, it wouldn't matter.
It's a nice like reveal.
Yeah, it's. Ugh.
I was playing on the beta server when was Zendikar, Hex Mage is Zendikar, right? So it was the Zendikar beta, and I was testing extended for a couple people test extended, and I don't know what I was playing, probably some Scape Shift, or I think I was testing Scape Shift, and everyone was playing Dark Depths. It wasn't the same list, but every time I played against Dark Depths, they would go Urborg, Thoughtseize, Dark Depths, 2020.
Right.
And I'm like, I can't beat this deck because obviously it just gets a 2020 on
Right.
turn 2,
Obviously.
so what am I supposed to do?
And it's not like the cards really exist to actually stop it other than Path to Exile and Ghost Quarter. And when we're maxing out on that, we still lose to it. Like it's frustrating. And
Is he? Well, is either frustrating or